Why so important? I mean, so essentially, you're trying to create a real life situations, raise the fear level. Why is it so important to create that real life kind of scenario?
Well, because if the first night, I'll typically walk up to one of the females, and I'll walk right up as close as I am to you,
right.
And I'll say, "What time is it?" And they just stand there and they'll say, and that's when I can hurt you.
Yep.
But I don't say that to them.
Okay.
As the course goes on,
so you suck them in day one and say what times that they put their head down.
Put their head down.
Bang.
Oh, that's a nice watch you have there. Let me have it. These are things that the average person isn't thinking about. If someone asks you the time, you say it's 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Because that's the way you've been trained your whole life. If you come from a decent family where you respect others and you don't expect them to hurt you, but a female out alone at night, needs to be aware that if I can touch you, I can hurt you. So keep that distance.
Good point.
And by the end of the course, they're not. We're going up as I walk towards them, and they're saying, "Hey, you're too close. Stay back."
Okay.
And teach a woman, "Hey, look, don't be afraid to insult somebody. What do you care if a total stranger walks away thinking you're a lunatic because you told them to get away from you?"
Because they got too close and they got inside your personal space. But I like to think about the watch. You're right. Most people are like, "Yeah, I'll help you out," but that can oftentimes be used as a distraction. You put your head down, person's close, bada bing, bada boom, you're in trouble.
I think, and now what we see too is that's a common way to get someone to take their cell phone out, because so many people now don't even carry watches; they use their cell phone. As soon as that $400 cell phone comes out, it's gone.
Bleep. Thank you very much.
Yes.
What kind of things do you hear from the people, when the training's over? What kind of things are they saying to you that make you guys feel like, you know what? Yeah, this is some good stuff here.
The number of letters that have gone to the commissioner's office are pretty impressive. I pretty much, I don't know what the number is, but I get frequently responses from the commissioner saying people who took the course are really impressed with it. And I think the confidence level of the women, you can see it from day one when they're bashful and shy to the last night and say, "Can I come back and do it again?"
Yeah.
And they
Can
want
I beat you up again?
They really
please?
want to come back and kick you in the crotch.
Kick you in the jewels one more time. Is there a story though? And I think you and I discussed one earlier where you had, a real life story. Somebody said, "Hey, this really helped me. I had a situation where thanks to this class."
An incident in Charlestown where there was a group of teens and they were going around, really just as bullies, targeting women by themselves with a wiffle ball bat.
Yep.
And one of the women was walking, and she sensed this group walking up behind her, and they were picking up the pace. She had previously taken the course.
Yep.
She ran to her house, got to the door, banged on the door. The husband came out, and this group left her and went on to another victim around the corner. Meanwhile, the woman who had taken our course had gone in and called 911. Police were in the area, and they actually caught up to the second victim after she had been attacked, and then caught these people in the act of approaching a third victim.
Wow.
So as a result of the first woman getting away, which she felt was a result of taking the course, that she had that sixth sense to know that.
I love stuff like that. Yeah, that you know what, if something's kind of making me feel like, oh, this isn't right, you should listen to that instinct, right?
How many times have we heard, geez, I didn't think, I thought something was wrong, but then I thought, oh, I'm just being.
Who would have thought the guy who asked me for what time it was looking to do something to me?
Whatever it is.
A couple minutes to go. Davey, roll some more of the video because I want people at home to see the great stuff these guys are doing. Obvious question. Eric, I'll start with you. How does somebody get involved? Do you guys have any more classes coming up? What's going on?
We have a couple of classes coming up. One is going to be at the Faulkner Hospital starting on May 17th.
Okay.
Anyone can call our office at 617-343-5624 to go on to the list.
5624-5624. Let's say it one more time. 5624. Yeah, 343-5624. Okay, but Area E13, as for Sergeant Eric Krause. May 17th at the Faulkner, and what are they going to do? How much does it cost if we haven't hit on that yet?
The program through the police is always free, at least through our police department. I don't know if any other police departments charge. So it's free. We just ask people to show up. We typically will allow anyone over the age of 13. We prefer that they have an adult or a parent with them.
But they can sign a consent form that allows them to take the course if they're, is it 16 for parental consent, right? I think 13, the parent has to be there.
To the woman sitting at home who says, I don't want to do that, who's afraid to get involved, what would you say to her about the importance of getting over that fear and availing yourself to some really valuable training?
Come down and watch it. You don't have to take it. You can sit on the sideline and just watch and see what it is the other women are learning. And I believe now Area A1, D4, D14, E13, A7 have certified instructors, and most of them are out of the community service office.
Okay. So call the CSO office. And let me just say, I mean, I love the program because you know what? It's not only do we try to make an arrest and make people aware of an issue or a problem, to be able to provide hands-on training that's going to actually maybe help you one day. Last question before we go. What's the thing you like best about this training?
I think that the confidence that it helps bring a woman who comes in like that, really maybe kind of shy, never thrown a punch before, and then leaves there with a little more confidence. There's no guarantees in this, but it helps brings that awareness and confidence level up.
Same question to you. What makes you feel good about being involved in teaching this program?
I think it's the awareness. I think that every time I teach this course, so it's usually over a 2-week period, 2 nights 1 week, 2 nights the next, there's some egregious crime that takes place somewhere in this country that's national news. A child being abducted, Natalie Holloway in Aruba, all these types of incidents that take place, and it's reality. We're not trying to scare people and make them paranoid, but be aware
that this could happen to anybody at any time, and the likelihood of you getting away or freeing yourself from attack is greatly enhanced with training like this.
Absolutely. Avoidance.
Avoidance. Last thing, any physical training? Do people need to be in super shape? Do they need to have anything? Can it just show up?
If you can kick, you can participate.
Okay. If you can kick, yeah, we didn't get into that. I got to apologize to Billy Jones. We were supposed to have Billy Jones on the show, but when I talked about it, nobody was excited about it, so we told him, can't do it. Michael Charbonnier, Crime Stoppers, Sergeant Eric Krause. Something tells me you're coming back. Pipes and drums, you're going to be doing it. Folks, thanks for watching the show. Again, for more information about RAD, again, contact Sergeant Krause at E13 or Michael Charbonnier, Crime Stoppers. Great program. I want to thank these guys again for coming on, and thank you for watching the show. Until next week, have a great week, everybody. Good night.